Stress is a natural part of life, especially for busy parents managing the needs of autistic children. Understanding how to cope with and manage stress effectively is crucial for maintaining physical and mental well being. What may upset you might not affect the other person, so you must understand what is causing problems in your life. Once you identify your personal stress triggers, you can take action to begin dealing with it. Take a moment to list the most common stressors you're currently dealing with. If you're having trouble putting the list together, some ideas may help. Keep a journal and write down a brief note about factors that make your life stressful at home and work. Here's a standard list of issues that create stress. 1. Changes or moving out of the comfort zone. Are you willing to move out of your comfort zone? Do you understand the reason behind this change? Remember, the more significant and complex the change, the greater the potential stress. Number 2, fear, doubt, or uncertainty. I'm convinced I'll fail the test no matter how hard I try. I have no control over anything. These negative statements are normal response to situations we see as threatening, and it would be natural to feel stress. Number 3, unrealistic expectations. Sometimes it is possible to be suffering from stress and not even know it. This is particularly true if you set unrealistic expectations about yourself and try to push yourself harder. Number 4, perception or attitude. Your heart will pound when you believe everything might go wrong and you know you'll make a fool of yourself. It feels like something horrible will happen and you begin panicking. Remember that constant worrying or imagining the worst and dwelling on it will only create more stress in your life. Number 5, overwork. Working for long hours over a long period eventually takes its toll. You may not be able to concentrate or think clearly. Even at home, you feel like you'll lose control and go mad without reason. Then do you cope? How do you cope with this checklist? I have here the checklist with me. There are many different ways people deal with stress. The following checklist mentions both positive and negative ways of dealing with stress. See and highlight the various ways you use to cope with stress. Record your response as often, rarely, or not at all. There are almost 43. Listen to music, go out for a walk, go shopping, read a book, sit alone outdoors, read poetry or watch TV, go for a long drive. Exercise, take a nap, spend time with family, talk a trusted family member of your friend. Write your thoughts in a journal, practice relaxation techniques and deep meditation, take a shower or bath, pray, connect with God, play a game like chess or PlayStation. Sometimes others yell at family friends, become snappy, aggressive, use foul language, drink coffee or tea, get drunk, swear, take narcotics or tranquilizers, avoid meeting people, social contact, anticipate the worst outcome, think about suicide, start biting nails, smoke too much, cry, kick or start throwing objects around, drive recklessly, become irritable, pace and down, talk more than usual, stop talking to people, start eating more or less, start a task and not finish, can't sit or relax, avoid stress or feared situations, increase use of painkillers and other drugs, inappropriate outbursts, sleep disturbances, feeling tired or less enthusiastic. Do you see the pattern in your management strategies? How do you cope now? Would you like to change the way you deal with stress? Long-term stress will eventually affect your attitude and performance at work and home. If stress goes unchecked, it can lead to an impaired immune system and even more severe health conditions like depression, stroke, heart attacks, and even cancer. So here, stress management. What is it? Stress management is a popular term that has been used for years. From the discussion above, it is clear that people respond to stress differently. Also, what is stressful for someone else? The third important point is identifying and dealing with stressors before they affect your physical and mental well-being. Stress management is an action plan that will help you function well. The action plan can include exercises and limits that are not treatment in the strict sense but will allow you to perform well. A typical stress management action plan can include 1, regular exercise, breathing techniques and deep muscle relaxation, 2, nutrition, good eating habits, 3, good night's sleep, 4, boosting self-confidence, self-esteem, 5, time management, 6, ergonomics, improving posture when working for extended periods can help fight physical stress and mental fatigue, leading to improving emotional health acceptance. Distressing make healthy lifestyle changes today. Optimizing your lifestyle can relieve stress quickly. What's better is that healthy lifestyle changes can help you better withstand stress adverse effects. Like diet, try to eat a healthy, balanced diet. Remember that you are what you eat. Think of food as something that will nourish your body, as is your current diet, and make reasonable improvements. If you consume too much caffeine, sugary beverage, or processed foods, it's time. You practice moderation. The same goes for unhealthy fats and too much sodium. Later in the too much sodium. Physical exercise. The benefits of physical exercise as stress buster are well documented. A quick workout can provide physical activity, boost your immune system, and help you think clearly in the long term. Exercise can build your stamina and endurance, improve your body's ability to handle adverse effects of stress. Sleep. Your body requires a proper night's sleep to eliminate stress and help you be more creative, energetic, and positive. Think positive. When something stressful happens, you should consider the long-term perspective instead of reacting violently or aggressively. Remember, you have to cope with stress intelligently rather than emotionally. When you keep your emotions under check, you can lessen the stressors effect on you. The walk you talk to yourself, and more importantly, perceive yourself as an excellent indicator of your stress. Accept where you are now, embrace your flaws, and begin a realistic improvement plan. Understanding the difference between I hope to do well and I expect to do well, often we are our harshest judge, and this puts us under a great deal of stress. Remember, you can perform better when you become your own best coach. Change the pattern. We all have different personalities and we all cope with stress differently. Unfortunately, we don't realize there are things we cannot completely control. When we encounter something beyond our influence or control, there are two ways to go about it. First, we can stress about it or take control our reaction to it. So, the second one, we can do it. Hope it helps to everyone. Thank you.